Hi, my name's John Shackleton and welcome to this short introductory video about how I can help your business. I've been a professional speaker for more than 30 years, originally throughout Europe and the US, more recently through Australasia and Asia. I'm a best-selling author and I also coach a number of senior managers and top salespeople. My background is in sports psychology and I've coached a number of world champions and Olympians. However, these days I speak mostly to the corporate world, to staff, salespeople and business owners about performance improvement. Basically, I teach people how to use the psychology techniques that our top athletes use to excel at their sport, and I show them how they can adapt those concepts to their business lives. As you can see, my clients include many Fortune 500 companies in a wide variety of industry sectors, from insurance to fast food, from computers to pharmaceuticals. Everybody wants to improve their performance. I deliver keynotes and workshops on several different topics, all of which center around improving people's performance. How can you improve your own performance, and how do you help somebody else raise their game? Here's what a couple of my real estate clients say about the work I've done with their organizations or with them personally.
John Shackleton is a tremendous presenter. Harcourts Group have used the services of John many times over the last few years. He brings life experiences into the training room, and he has spoken with a number of our business owners and our sales consultants on training and coaching high performance. I can highly recommend him.
He's a very inspirational character, had a huge, obviously from a competitive swimming background, which I found incredibly interesting as a competitive swimmer myself. He certainly knows with that background about the mindset and the mental ability and attitude to get right for successfully selling real estate. He also has done some one-on-one coaching with me to raise my game and to help set both personal and business goals, and I thoroughly recommend John as an inspirational person for real estate.
We used John recently at the Leading Property Managers of Australia conference at Jupiter's on the Gold Coast. He ran 2 sessions for us. On the first day he ran a session for our business owners. We had about 200 business owners in the room, and John ran a session on coaching and motivating and inspiring a team. And that was amazingly received by our audience. In fact, he had the best speaker rating of all the speakers on the program. And on day 2, John ran a plenary session for us on how to step up to superhero.
So how exactly can I help your organisation? Well, I can work with your sales agents, showing them how to use the techniques to overcome their fears and develop more confidence, to develop stronger self-belief, to become more consistent with their business creation activities, to create greater levels of personal resilience, or to set some powerful, compelling goals. And obviously all of those things will help them to improve their sales figures. Secondly, I can help your principals and managers to become better coaches and improve their ability to inspire their teams, using the same approach used by most of the world's top sports coaches. I can provide these things at your major conferences, road shows, at regional events, or even at your local training events for a group of offices. So why would you choose me? Well, I'm not from the real estate industry, which means I'll bring fresh ideas that your people won't have heard of before. I'm very experienced in helping people to improve their results. I love it and I'm good at it too. I'm passionate about getting people to take greater levels of personal responsibility with the idea of improving the results in their life. How can you get an idea of what I might be able to bring to your organisation? Well, before I show you some footage of me presenting, let me finish this section by saying if you have some questions, please have a look at my website or contact my office by phone or by email. Thanks for your time, and I hope you enjoy these clips. I think there are 4 components to success. I'm not very motivated today. Don't you get people say that to you? As though it's somebody else's job to give them a spark of motivation. No, it's not. And it never will be. My job is not to motivate you. My job is to inspire you to make changes. If I said, how many of you got goals? Most of you put your hands up. It's not true. And I know that. I understand that. It's okay. What do you think the commonest goal in New Zealand is? Losing weight, absolutely. They all say to me, I want to lose some weight. Let me tell you something. If you think you want to lose weight, you are wrong. You do not want to lose weight. What you want to do is change shape. Let's think of the skills you need to lose weight. There are only two things you can do. You need to do more of one and less of another. It ain't rocket science, is it? So the skills are irrelevant. What's missing is motivation and goals. Am I right? I did a bit of a sneaky thing today. I took one of my business cards, I wedged it in the frame of one of the chairs. And the person that sat on that chair is going to come up here and they're going to talk about self-belief for a couple of minutes. So could you check under your chair? Okay, relax, because I didn't do that. Let me ask you, what conversation just went on inside your head? You weren't in control, fear's in control. It was at that moment you learnt adrenaline is brown. Fear produces adrenaline. You can use that adrenaline for doing one of two things. You can either fight the situation or you can flight the situation, run away from it. And some of us as kids learn to run away from our fears. If we're encouraged to do that, what are we going to do when things get tough later on in our life? We're going to make excuses and blame everybody else and run away. Doing what you're scared of, that's the only way you can fix it. We have to learn to run towards our fears. Otherwise, the fear gets bigger and we get weaker. Whatever it is you're scared of, you've got to learn to run towards it. When I come out from that experience and I'm not scared of sharks anymore, will I be a stronger person? You're dead right, I will. How will my self-esteem or self-belief be at that point? So therefore, how will I perform in life? Our self-esteem controls everything. Everything. Every word out of your mouth, every action that you take is controlled by your self-esteem. And let me ask you a question. When was the last time you had a training course, read a book, or listened to a CD about self-esteem? We spend all of our time studying skills. And yet, what will determine your success? What will determine the success of your staff?